keeping it honest.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the new Colourpop No Filter Foundation. I picked up shades 165, 170, and also 175 to try out. I also ordered 2 of the No Filter pressed powders in the shades Dark and Deep Dark, as well as the No Filter setting powder in the shade Banana. So if you guys are interested in any of these shades that I picked up, or if you're just here to see my thoughts on the foundation as well as the wear test, then just keep watching. So this is what the foundation looks like. It comes in this glass bottle and it does have a pump. According to the back, it is only 0.85 fluid ounce. I don't know if that's important to you guys. Most foundations do come with 1 full fluid ounce, but this one is a little bit less, but I'm not that mad about it. Okay, so here is 165. And then I'm just gonna do, I'm not gonna do it on my neck, I'm gonna do it on my chest. Perfect for my chest, but looks a little bit light for my face. Here is 170. It's a little shiny. So on my chest, 165 does look like a better match. And then there's 175. So right there. Okay, so now we have all 3 swatched on both my cheek and on my chest. So we have 165 here, 170, and then 175. It's really hard for me to tell. 165 I feel may end up looking gray on my face, and I don't want to look gray. But as far as the chest swatches, 165 definitely is like blending right into my skin. But I can say that my face is a little bit darker than my chest area because I have been wearing tops that kind of cover this area. So if I do have a tan, I know my face has it and not my chest. So we're going to stick with 175 because I would rather go a little bit darker than a little bit lighter and be looking casket ready. So first we're going to prime, and I do have the CoverGirl Amethyst Crystal Priming Spray. So this is what it looks like. I did pick this up from their site at the same time that I bought this No Filter foundation, just so I could use like all Colourpop face products. That squirted out kind of weird. With this purchase, they did include this complimentary face brush. This is their F16 foundation brush. So I'm going to do one side with this brush and then one side with my beauty blender. On the site, it does say for maximum coverage, use a large foundation brush, medium foundation brush, or flat kabuki brush. And then for medium coverage, it says use duo fiber brush, small duo fiber brush, or a blending sponge. Personally, I don't really like super heavy, high coverage foundations. Just not my vibe. Even though I do have a few imperfections on my skin, I just prefer a more sheer coverage. So personally, if I use this foundation in the future, I will be using my beauty blender. But today, like I said, I'm going to do half and half so you guys can see the performance. So we're going to start with the foundation brush on this side. I mean, there's a slight smell to it, but not too overbearing. And I will say, y'all, it is covering my imperfections right on up. Ooh, pretty. I think 175 is the perfect shade. Too bad Colourpop doesn't allow returns, because if they did, 165 and 170 would be going back. But I guess I could hold on to them for, you know, when it gets a little cooler outside and my skin lightens up a little bit. I have most of my scarring on the sides of my face, and it is covering it up pretty nicely. So a little bit of that excess foundation, I'm going to pull it down to my neck. This does claim to be a matte oil-free foundation. I am seeing a good amount of shine. Like, it's not matte at all. Maybe if you have like dry skin, it may be matte for you. But for me right now, I'm looking a little shiny. But it's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to pump out a bit more product. And this time I'm going to apply it with my finger, because I will be using a sponge on this side. Ooh, something is burning on my face. I don't know if I had like an open sore on my face for me like messing with my acne and stuff, or if it's just the foundation, because I know sometimes when I put on like certain skin products, my face will start to burn. Like sometimes when I spray on like MAC Fix Plus, or if I use like my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, I noticed that those two products make my face burn a little bit. I need to look at the ingredients to see. Is it alcohol in those products or something that's making it burn, or is it something else? I don't know. But I did feel a little tingle when I put that on my face. So now with the sponge, I feel like I'm still getting pretty good coverage. Now I definitely don't get the same coverage that I get with the brush, but I actually like this look a bit better. It just looks a bit more like my skin versus the foundation brush, which I expected, but I still get good coverage with it. So using a sponge with this will definitely work. So I'm going to go over the side that I used the brush on to see if I can soak up a little bit of that product. So now we're going to highlight, and I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and this one is in the shade Tan 50. Now they did renumber these shades, so I will have the updated shade number for this down below. I don't know what made them change it. I know that they added like more shades, which is great, but I wish they would have like not renumbered all of them, because it's really confusing. Like really confusing. And on their website they do tell you like, hey, this is the new name of that shade, but who has time to try to keep up with all of that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to blend this out with this sponge. I use this concealer all the time now. I really do like it. It gives me nice coverage. I will say it does crease a bit, so you have to set it fairly quickly. It looks so nice already. So I'm not getting a complete matte finish with these products. You know, I know that their concealer definitely is not like super mattifying, but I'm used to using it and I set it accordingly. But the combination of the foundation and the concealer both not being really mattifying is scaring me a little bit. But honestly, it looks so beautiful right now that I'm just going to have to say, shut up, Kathryn, and get over it. And I really need to bring you guys in. I thought if I zoomed in, it would be a little bit closer than that, but whatever. Yes, Colourpop, yes. Make me look good. Okay, so looking at it close up with you guys, I do have a few bumps on my face. You know, Aunt Flo came to visit me and tried to ruin my life while she was here. So I have a few bumps, like one here, there. But I can say that this concealer and foundation combination is not really hugging my bumps. It's not making them stand out any more than they already were. So it looks really nice. I really do feel like it does give you that no filter look that it claims to give you. So far so good. I like it. I like it. Alright, so I'm going to contour with shade Rich 75. Like I said, they have totally updated the shade, so it's something different now. But if you have the old ones, this is what it is. And make sure you guys check my description box, because I will put the updated shade down below. Now, I definitely did not have to use this concealer to contour today, since I do have the pressed powder to contour with. But I have been contouring with this concealer lately, so I'm just going to kind of keep up the routine. Alright, so now let's pull out the Colourpop No Filter setting powder. I did get the shade Banana because I do use a banana setting powder most days, all days, whenever I'm wearing makeup. So I was like, let me not even screw it up with trying to get the translucent. And then the powder that was a shade deeper than this, I don't know what color it was. It just seemed like it may be a little too deep. I'm a little scared. Because it just seems like things tend to go wrong when I try to do setting powders. So we finna see. And you guys know me, I don't necessarily bake. I just kind of like press the powder into my skin, but I don't just bake with this excessive layer on my face. Just my method. You can bake if you like. You can do whatever works for you. So while that's just kind of sitting on my face and hopefully soaking up some of that shininess that we were seeing, I'm grabbing the No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder in the shade Deep Dark. And I know sometimes with this step I go a little overboard, so I'm using a very light hand here. So I just went ahead and zoomed y'all back out a bit, so you can kind of see how it's looking from a distance. I definitely feel like it does give me that no filter effect that it claims. So that's real cute, real cute. So now I'm going to just go ahead and dust away anything extra. And I am using the pressed powder in the shade Dark to do this. So we're going to go ahead and just finish out the face. I'm going to use the Colourpop and Shayla Loose Powder Highlighter in the shade Booming. Well, apparently one of my neighbors is doing the A-Town stomp above me. So if you guys heard that, I am truly sorry. I may have to go show them who's the boss around these parts. Alright, and now I guess we're going to do our lip color. So okay guys, so pretty much now I'm just finishing up like the small details of my makeup. So I will be back in a sec once I put my wig on and I get everything else looking cute. Alright guys, I'm back. So looking at the finish of the foundation and these face products, I definitely don't have a matte finish like the foundation claims. It's more of a, I wouldn't even say it's a demi matte. It just, I feel like I have like a shine to my skin, almost like a dewy finish. But right now I do like how the foundation looks. It does kind of give me that filter effect to the skin, whereas it doesn't emphasize any of my blemishes. It definitely hides my dark spots without me having to color correct. So I do like that aspect of this foundation. Pretty much the thing that I'm just most worried about is the finish, because like I said, I am looking a bit shiny in here, right in here, you know, the area where I get oily. So I'm a little nervous, but I will be back in a couple of hours to check in with you guys. It is currently a little bit before 11 a.m. so I will be back later this afternoon to let you guys know how this foundation held up for me. Okay, I'm back again. So we're actually about to do a flash test. A few of you guys requested that I do a flash test in this review video, and I almost forgot, but I just remembered. So got my iPhone X. I don't have any like special portrait mode on or anything like that, just the flash. Lord just had me a mini photo shoot. So I am experiencing a small amount of flashback, mostly under here where I did press that powder in. I'm thinking that I may go ahead and order that setting powder in that deeper shade to kind of mix with that banana to tone it down just a bit. But looking at my face, like if we're not doing the flash test, I'm pretty happy with how it looks. So now you guys just stay tuned for the wear test to see how this face holds up throughout the rest. So I'm back looking real thuggish, coming to you from the iPhone X. So I didn't feel like setting up my camera and stuff again, but I am here in front of my window. It is kind of darker outside. The sun is setting. It's 6 p.m. in the afternoon, so it's been almost about 6 hours I've been having this on. As you guys can see, I have gotten really shiny, a lot more shiny than I was earlier. I didn't go outside. I've been in the apartment all day, so it's definitely not as bad as I thought. But like I said, I've been inside just cleaning, stuff like that. I'm about to go out of town, so I needed to stay here, pack, clean, and get my place situated before leaving. I do plan on doing a full face using Colourpop, so I will be trying this foundation out again, and hopefully I can give you guys a little bit better of a wear test so that I can actually wear it out in the elements to see how it holds up. But 6 hours indoors, it breaks apart a little bit, but not too bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like always, I will see y'all in my next one.